Hey everyone, I hope everybody is staying happy, healthy, and safe. Today I want to talk about Harvest. I've started in solo self-found, not hardcore, because of the ping and the fact that I didn't want to use a exit macro and things like that. Basically, I wanted to have like a easier time. But this is still SSF, and I've started the league with a necromancer because necros are usually good for start of the league, and I didn't put out a guide for this specific build start, so I wanted to actually test out myself and try it out. So far, it's been an okay league. I haven't played that much. I'm only level 75, and I played for almost 20 hours. Well, most of it, or maybe some of it, was in the hideout and playing around, but it's been a good league so far. Just to give you guys an idea, I have a home. Let's go over the links actually. I'm using Convocation, Skitterbots, Bone Offering just to level it up right now. Eventually, I'm gonna go with the wand that has the trigger, and I'm gonna craft that trigger socket spell when you use a skill, and then I'm gonna have Bone Offering with Desecrate and something else in the wand. That's why I'm leveling up the Bone Offering right now. Raise zombies, summon Chaos Golem, Elemental Army, and Feeding Frenzy. Elemental Army, I'm still using a Rasp with Generosity and Frostplaying for my movement skill. Right now it's going to be Dash eventually, probably. But Frostplaying is good right now. I'm going to talk about it. But as I was mentioning, Elemental Army gives you exposure based on the amount of damage your minions are doing. And I'm having it linked with Raise Zombies and my Chaos Golem. The Raise Zombies are gonna get the Rasp benefit, so they're gonna deal some lightning damage, and based on that, it's gonna be lightning exposure, which is gonna benefit my Raise Spectres because I'm using the. I don't remember what they are called. Let's check it out. Slave drivers. I just remembered. So yeah, you can use other golems, like Stone Golem would give you life regen. I'm currently using Chaos Golem just for the physical damage reduction because I feel like that's really nice. I'm just leveling another minion damage support. Eventually my links are going to be Generosity with Raz, and Skitter Boss for my reservations, and then I'm going to add a Flesh and Stone just to get that blind, and for that I'm going to be needing a couple of reservations, which we already passed through, so it's easy enough to get for the sovereignty. Other than that, I'm currently, for my main link, I'm using Raise Spectres, minion damage, elemental focus, Deathmark, and Spell Echo. Between Deathmark and Feeding Frenzy, you can probably use both. Feeding Frenzy, because our minions are already giving us, it's not benefiting us to have it as a main link. And Deathmark is really nice because it gives a more multiplier, and when you want to hit a boss, that you can just mark it and it's going to be done. I'm using an Enduring Cry as well. It's been really nice. By default, it gives you 1 endurance, so the cooldown is about 7 seconds or something, which is more than the length. So I can keep up the endurance charges when I want to. That's pretty much it. And if you want, you can actually go for a more duration in your endurance charges and another endurance charge, which is really nice for this build. Which is something I'm actually thinking about eventually, to see how I'm gonna min-max this character. Frostblowing, currently eventually I'm gonna have a Armageddon brand Kherson head, either conductivity. We're not actually doing anything, so probably elemental weakness. But because of elemental equilibrium, I'm having the Frostblowing just so I hit them with some cold damage, and based on that, I'm gonna get them to be have minus 50% elemental resistance to our lightning, which is the main, or which is the damage of our slave drivers. And for now, that's good enough. Eventually, I still haven't figured out, like I have figured out all the lengths, but I haven't put all of them in because I'm not willing to spend some jeweler orbs and stuff like that for something that I'm gonna probably change in a couple of levels. But that's pretty much right now that's pretty much it. I've actually had a very interesting drop. I've had Lions Roar drop, which means that eventually I'm gonna move to probably I'm gonna try out at least one of the slam builds this league. But this is so far has been really nice. I haven't progressed that much because I've been playing around with a bunch of different things, and just a lot of people actually. One of my friends asked me, "Hey, how are you doing the new Sacred Grove?" And this is what I currently have. So basically a whole bunch of tankers here, just passing it through all the way to my main location. From this main location I have 2 of each type for tier 1s, and actually 3 for the yellow ones. So I have 3 for the yellow one, and then I don't know if you guys saw this, but there was a Reddit post that showed this exact thing. You can put one of these here and put a bunch of dispensers. Dispenser, for example, if this is gonna be the yellow dispenser, then another yellow dispenser, and yellow dispenser, and that means that every one of the every one of the seeds here will get the yellow dispenser. The same goes for this other color. So this is a blue collector, and the blue collector will need a dispenser of the purple and yellow. The same goes for the other ones. And I have like these 3, each one for higher tier of the one type, and I just passed through everything. Yeah, that's pretty much my Sacred Grove. It took me a while. I've been playing with it. It's been a good enough league for me. It's been like really chill. I'm SSF, so I'm not rushing anything. I'm just doing whatever I like, and that's really nice. I haven't progressed my Atlas that much either, so we'll see how it's gonna be. And if you guys have any questions, I've saw a couple of people asking me. Sorry, I've been having some back issues and I haven't been paying that much attention to the channel, and I haven't answered any questions about all the builds that I put out, especially for the SSF ones. So I'm sorry about that. If you guys have any question, feel free to ask me. I will be more than happy to help anybody. Thank you guys for watching.